Welcome to the Old Horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes and one of the great settings in all of college football. Boy, the scarlet and gray already rocking this house. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Minnesota Golden Gophers offense will get the first crack at it here. And there he is. When you build a tight end, you build one just like this, especially with those reliable mitts, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, he makes big plays in big games. Watch for him on third down in the red zone. He has a chance to leave an impact in this game.
Well, it's so nice to have such a big body that when he's covered, he's open, right? Like, it doesn't matter because he's got great hands and that big frame you can really utilize.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. And the Golden Gophers are in the hurry-up. Out of the shotgun on third down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
The Golden Gophers will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. The Buckeyes offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Going with the counter play here. Spins away from the defense. And he picks up the first down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. Going up top on first down. On target to the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the left side. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. He's looking downfield to throw. Pulls it in. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Comes out throwing on first down. They're working that left side. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. And the Golden Gophers want to crank the tempo. Oh, man, did he turn that one loose and fired it into the teeth of the zone.
And you know as a quarterback, Reese, when you're throwing it to the perimeter of the field on these curl routes, you've got to have some heat. You've got to have arm talent to get that ball out quickly into the hands of your receiver before all those defenders can get to it. Man, this QB's got a cannon.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Off play action. Coming after it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Golden Gophers send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looking for a block. It's Galladay. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Unloads to the wideout. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. On target over the middle. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. The Buckeye aerial attack continues to be prolific. You feel as if they're on the verge of scoring on any snap.
And it's such a good blend between such great offensive talent year after year after year that you see go to the draft, but also great play calling, great play design. They've always got it working, and you know this offense is always capable of hanging 40 points and making it look easy.
He's right on target.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit them for a 1st down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Leaves it with the back. Relying on the run, he gets a couple before he's knocked down. Ball's at the 13. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They'll send out the kicker here. Just drives it between the uprights. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Power football with the run. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. And the Golden Gophers come to the line in the hurry-up. Give to the running back. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. This offense has a second down play. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense.
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Looking to take a shot. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. After the misconnection, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Got him, and nobody's close. Touchdown, Minnesota! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And the extra point puts them on top by one. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Wide out in motion. Trying play action. Good timing on the quick out. The Buckeyes get enough to move the chains. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll do it himself. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. He'll keep it himself. And they snuffed out that play from the start. He probably should have given the ball to the back. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Great job by the pass rush up front. 3rd and long situation. They're anticipating pass, and they know the quarterback's going to have to hold on to the football. Nice job pinning their ears back and getting home.
The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Snap from the gun on third down. And the quarterback is snowed under. He just terrorizes quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double-teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has never stopped.
And it's got to be consistently, Jesse. Like, you got to consistently play hard, play after play, because sometimes they get rid of the ball fast. Sometimes you can't get in the mix. But to get to the quarterback 30 times, very few people have done that.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. He'll pull it on the read. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He's looking to throw. Steps away to find some room. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
They'll try to find a more productive play this time on 2nd and long from the 14. From the gun to give, looking for room. And they get him down.
Well, the defense may have been caught off guard a little bit on that play. It was 2nd and long. They weren't expecting the run. So now we've got 3rd and manageable, and they've got to be wondering to themselves, is this offense going to try to run the ball again here?
And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Got his man out of the backfield. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
The Golden Gophers in the hurry-up. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. They're trying to get to him. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. And the Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. On the return, it's Galladay. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Quarterback on the keeper. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to get it through the air. Finds a man on the left. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man on the right. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Buckeyes look to keep this drive humming. He'll do it himself. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Finds a crease at the 20. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The execution on that screen pass is one that will go in a coaching clinic.
Nice execution on the screen. Allow the rush to come upfield. Now I release, get the ball to the running back. I got my playmaker in space. Nice chunk yardage play right there by the offense.
The Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. And he's hit and taken down behind the line of scrimmage. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's got the tight end. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Finds his big tight end. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now they regain the lead. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Finds his back in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He'll try to do it himself. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Quarterback empties his backfield. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Fires it incomplete. Ball still spotted at the 34. It's 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. This time he's got it. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Makes the grab. Afterburner's coming. Touchdown, Ohio State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to move it through the air. Pocket starts to collapse. How about this defense making a statement to end the half with a sack? First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, we send it back to the guys in the shoe.
And the Golden Gophers will kick it away to crank up the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. From the gun, the running back has it. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Trying the left side. Still on his feet at the 45. He'll work his way down to the 28. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you could tell the speed.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Really need to find a productive play this time on second and long. He's looking to throw. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. This is a third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Moves away as he feels pressure. At the 20, he's got space. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. Handoff from the shotgun. And they corral him at the 2-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On second down, wants to throw it. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. Splits the uprights. Good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Out of the gun, they give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a 3-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You could flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
Turns it loose. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Golden Gophers will punt this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Running it back, it's Galladay. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Quick release on the RPO. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. From the gun, they'll try the middle. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. From the gun, running back on the move. Smashes through the tackle. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He's got it on the run. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Auburn went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's house and prove you're legit. And did the Tigers ever do that? A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got him downfield. Tripped up for the tackle. And the Golden Gophers will hustle to the line.
Man, the tight ends are one of the most versatile guys in the field, and you see it right here. The play action, they're used to blocking, right? Now they slip right by the linebackers, slip to the second level, come open, the quarterback finds them in great rhythm.
And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Might as well give it to him again. Makes one man miss. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, right away after picking up a first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
Man, you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 2nd and goal coming up. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll go to the ground. He'll pick up 3 before he's downed at the 6. Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's 3rd and goal. Into the end zone, and it's caught! Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Now that's the way to bail out the rest of the team. Start with bad field position, put together a drive anyway.
And very confident. You can see the quarterback just had a bit of a swagger, Reese. He was like, look, all right, we're starting deep in our own end. Special teams didn't help us out, but we can fix that right now, fellas. And they went out and looked so good on that last drive.
And he makes the extra point. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. He wants to start this drive with a pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The time-honored phrase for a quarterback is field general. This dude, in this environment, he's like a stadium commander. He's like an elevated rank above field general.
He's like an orchestrator. He knows how to set them off and bring it up and bring the excitement with the big plays and make it look easy time and time again. And that's why this offense is so impressive.
He's off to the races. Touchdown, Ohio State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing the tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Siegel. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. They'll leave it with him. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12. And the Golden Gophers want to pick up the tempo. On second down, he's looking downfield. Quick strike complete. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. He's going to pass. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The give. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. He's back to throw on second down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. Trying to get to it. Another incompletion on third down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. The give to the tailback. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll give it to the back. And they just can't square him up, and he gets down to the 36. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. At the 35, he's got room. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. To the ground with the back. Trying to pound their way forward, he picks up a couple to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Gets it to the back. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. And the Buckeyes are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the beatdown has ensued. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win. And with the way he's throwing it right now, there are some big names at the top of that record list. J.T. Barrett, Dwayne Haskins, Justin Fields might be getting ready to move them down a notch.
And moving those guys down, that's a day. That's the day you dream about. That's the day where the ball's barely touching the ground, you're in a zone, and everything is going your way.
And he tacks on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. tight end finds a soft spot. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. They'll throw it on first down. Zings it complete to the right. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free. Getting some heat. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Gets it out quickly. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. It's incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back. A first down for the offense. They'll try the run. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Not much there on the run. He gets one to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there. Got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. On second down, he'll let it fly. Keeps the play going. Gets rid of it. Gets open down the middle. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the pummeling has started. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Lining up for the PAT. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Miami is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about at the U for a long time. They're up by 22 over Kent State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
If they have any intention of getting this drive going, they better come up with something on 2nd and long from the 10. He's looking to throw. He makes the connection. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking deep down the right side. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this defense.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The give as they work on that clock. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And the offense comes up short on 3rd down, but I tell you what, they've still had a good day. There's so many positives to point to. I'll be interested to see if they go for it here on 4th down. They don't have to. They got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, shown a variety of all kinds of things. Now it's just about how they want to finish.
And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Smashes it between the uprights. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
I'll tell you, man, this kid has NFL-type leg strength. He just booted that into the wind, and that was no problem.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Looking to go up top on 1st down. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. The Golden Gophers will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He gets a block. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring it on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players, more physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.